Hey everyone, and welcome back to another unboxing video. Today's unboxing is going to be slightly different than what you've seen on the channel thus far, and I feel like I say that every time, but in this case it really is true. The reason being that in past unboxing videos, it were items that I specifically ordered or that I had reached out to somebody and said, hey, can you send that to me? And they did. But in this case, somebody reached out to me and said, hey, would you be interested in unboxing this? And I said, sure, why not? So Mike of Mass Aquariums and also the co-owner of my Aquarium Box, he reached out to me and said, hey, I came across your YouTube channel and I like what you're doing. Would you be interested in doing an unboxing of my Aquarium Box? And I was like, sure, why not? So he sent me the one for February, and this is the freshwater box, and they have a few other boxes. I think they have a marine box and also a planted box, and I said I'll take this one because I'm pretty good on all my planted stuff right now, and I don't do anything with marine tanks currently, so freshwater it is. If you're unfamiliar with my Aquarium Box, it's essentially a subscription-based service in which you receive different items each month, not knowing what's actually in the box based on whatever box you chose. So in this case, like I said, it's the freshwater box. Before we get into this unboxing, I should say that this is not an endorsement, it's not a sponsorship or anything like that. I just received this item for free. I'm gonna unbox it and tell you guys what I think about it. And you know, I'm never gonna do videos like that anyways, but I figured I would just make that apparent, and you guys should know by now that I'm totally real with you. So anyways, why don't we unbox this and see what's going on? Right off the bat, I'm definitely liking the presentation of this, and presentation is really big for me, especially since I went to school for graphic design, so I'm always really keen on how things are designed and that sort of thing. The logo is pretty slick, and I just like the look of this box overall, the white and the blue, and it's pretty simple but definitely effective as well. I think the style of box was also a pretty good choice. Whenever we open this up here, you'll see that we'll just take this little piece of tape off and flip it right open, which for convenience sake, that's definitely nice. So why don't we actually open this thing up? Ooh. Alright, so I think we should start out there, see what's going on with this. Set it off to the side. So I guess what we have here are a few coupons, and we have something for Beantown Aquatics. I guess you can get some free cichlids if you order over $150 worth of fish. We also have something for Marineland. I think, yeah, that's what this whole thing is for, Marineland. I guess you can try to win some items here. And then what we have here is all of the items that are in this box. So they're saying we've got Fluval bug bites. You know what? I don't want to know what's in here. I want to be surprised as I open it up. And then, so we've got some Mega Box contest sponsorship. I don't really know what that is. For those of you who get this subscription, you'll probably know more about that. So whatever, we'll take a look into the box here. All right, so into the box, I like how they have this little blue paper in here, kind of themed to everything. And let's take a look at this, a beta bed leaf hammock. It doesn't really look too fake. Maybe I'll use that for my beta. I'm not sure. He's got a ton of plants in there, so I'm not sure if I'll actually use this or not, but it's kind of a cool idea because they do like to rest on leaves. Next, I believe this is a Uniseal. Yep, Uniseal. Here, let's open it up and see what goes on with it. You guys have seen me use Uniseals on the 10-gallon vertical vivarium conversion series. It was a much smaller. If I can't even get this thing open, I should have kept that razor blade around. But you guys have seen me use these before on a much smaller scale, and they're pretty nice. What you do is you just drill a hole. You could do it in an aquarium, sump, anything like that. You drill the hole to the size of this here, and you could stick the pipe right in it, and it basically acts as a bulkhead. Pretty nice. I don't know what size this is. It looks to be about an inch. I guess maybe it says on here. Nah, I don't know. We'll call it an inch. And then I guess with it came a coupons for Uniseals. I might actually have to take advantage of this because Uniseals are never a bad thing to have. Next, we've got some driftwood here. This looks like Mopany, I believe. It's by Fluval. Yep, Mopany wood. So why don't we open this bad boy up? You can never have enough driftwood. I'll tell you people, I just have a box of it for whenever I need it. I use it in my aquariums, my vivariums, terrariums, you know the works. I use it on everything. So let's get this thing open. It's a nice old piece of wood, has a decent amount of character to it. I like this little nook in here. Backside looks cool as well. Next, I believe, what is this, bug bites? Chemipure Elite. Superior filtration media for fresh reef and marine phosphate removal. Okay, so for removing phosphates, I don't typically use any chemical filtration other than carbon. Sometimes I'll use aquarium salt, but we'll take a look at this later on and see exactly what that is. And finally, we've got the Fluval bug bites. Now, I know about bug bites. I know that fish love it. This is the bottom feeder formula. Now, if it can actually get to the bottom of my tank for the bottom feeders, then I'm sure they'll enjoy it. But we will test this out on that tank you guys saw behind me earlier on. And I believe that's it. Yep, that's it. So why don't we put this back and we'll take a look at all of the items individually. So all of the items in this box equate to about a $43.29 value. If you were to actually purchase the box, it would be $30. So it's a $13.29 savings. Now what was in here was the 45 gram size of bug bites, and this is the bottom feeder formula. That's $7.99. Then we have the Chemipure Elite. I honestly don't know what this is. I very rarely use chemical filtration, and that's a $12.99 value. Then we have the Beta Leaf, and that is a $5.33 value. Then we have the Uniseal 3/4 inch, and that was $5.99. And finally, we've got the Fluval Mopany wood, which is $10.99. So some nice items here. So that about does it. I don't really know if this is something that I personally would benefit from because I have so many animals and whatnot. I try to spread my money real thin and I only get the things that I need to get. However, in that regard, this could also be beneficial to me because some of these items I may not have ever tried because I kind of walk on the path that I know works. Occasionally I'll branch out, and this bug bites, for instance, I haven't personally tried it. I've been wanting to, and I know it's a good food, but I tend to do a 50-50 of frozen food and flake food. And so the general flake food, or I shouldn't say only flake because I do pellets as well, but that's kind of the filler. And then all the frozen food, of course, is the nutrition. And I understand that this is high in nutrition, even though it is a sort of flake food, if you will. A special thanks to Mike of Mass Aquariums for sending this box my way. I'll leave all the links down in the video description for my aquarium box, Mike's channel of course, and then really if you want to do further research yourself on this stuff, see what you think about it, definitely check it out. Like I said, it's not an endorsement, but I like the idea of the product and I think it's pretty cool. But that's really all I got to say about it. Why don't we see what the fish think about these bug bites? Alright, so you can search around for food all that you want. The real test is going to be how do your fish react to the food. So this is the bottom feeder formula. I have a feeling that the Danios and the silver dollars are going to get it all before it can get down to these catfish here, but we'll see what happens. Maybe they'll surprise us. It sinks a lot faster than I thought it would. Looks to be a feeding frenzy to me. Here comes some of the gourami. I'd say they like it. I'll put a little bit on the top because I was thinking most of that. I think we'll end the video there. I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. As always, I appreciate you guys. I thank you for watching, and this is the first time you're seeing this aquarium, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.